Welcome to the Kansas Association of Collegiate Registrars and Admission Officers Virtual College Fair. Thank you for joining us. A few housekeeping announcements before we get started. You can use the Q&A button on your screen to type your questions to our presenters at any time. Your camera and microphone are off, so the panelists cannot see or hear you. This is just one of many different sessions happening, so be sure to sign up for additional sessions. This presentation is being recorded and will be available within about a week at strivescan.com/Kansas. And now I'd like to turn it over to our presenters. And first up is Wichita State University.
Hello, good morning, everyone. My name is Blake Molina. I'm with Wichita State University. Thank you so much for being here today. My colleague Dana will also be available to answer any questions in the chat. Got a lot of slides to go through here, so I'm gonna go fairly quickly. Feel free to take a screenshot or just reference the recording later. So why Wichita State? This is just a few different little facts about us. We have about 15,500 students this year, got about a 19-to-1 student to faculty ratio, so we are a mid-sized university for those of you still doing some research. About 90% of our classes have 49 or fewer students in them. We're also the most affordable public research university in the state. We were routinely ranked among the top 80 most affordable college and universities in the state as well. We're also the only research university in an urban setting. Being in Wichita, we're not in a small college town, we're in a pretty good sized city. Additionally, 40% of our students are first generation, and we're also #1 transfer school in the state. So if you're the first in your family to go to college, or you're coming from a community college to WSU like I did, or you have dual credits, whatever it is, we have resources and people available to help you out. Also, being in a big city, we have tons of endless opportunities in our state, like a term we like to refer to a lot called applied learning. Basically, that means while you're a student, you're going to be required to get some hands-on practical learning experiences. So if you're an education major, you're going to have a student teach for a year. You can look at those stats on the side yourself, but if you just look at these images, you can see that pretty much no matter what field you're interested in, there's going to be an opportunity for you to get real meaningful opportunities while you're still a student, so that when you graduate, not only do you have a good education, but you're actually equipped with real world skills and ready to be hired right out the gate. So a little bit on campus life. Obviously, the virus has upset a lot of things, but we have over 270 student organizations, 23 different Greek chapters, specifically 12 fraternities and 11 sororities. We even have esports and a food truck plaza with lots of local food. So basically, we have all kinds of stuff no matter what your interests are, as you can see in those photos as well. It's obviously the virus has upset a lot of things, but normally campus life is really awesome here at Wichita State. This is a little bit about housing. So as a freshman, you can live in the Shocker Hall or the suites, which are those top and middle buildings. Also, if you come on a visit, you'll get to tour these buildings as well as a potential room that you might be living in. Shocker Hall is the most popular option for freshmen. That's where the Honors College is located. It's also where the cafeteria is located. It's also in a perfect spot in terms of the proximity on campus, really centrally located. You won't have to walk more than 5 to 10 minutes pretty much anywhere, especially your freshman year. And those costs you can see on the side, they do include your utilities and Wi-Fi. We obviously understand how important internet is nowadays, speed for the students. So we have great Wi-Fi here. Unlimited meals, so you can come and go from the cafeteria as much as you want and eat as much as you want. You got to watch out for the freshman 15. You also get on-campus credit, and there are all kinds of different flexible meal plans options. For you seniors, the housing application is open, just get admitted. And for you juniors, it'll open up October 1st in the fall of your senior year. But what's nice about housing is they don't have a deadline to apply. They just take applications until they fill up with rooms. These are just a few of the student resources that we have. You may have heard me reference some of them earlier, but just some highlights. Students get free memberships to the YMCA, not just the one that we have on campus that opened last January, but to all Wichita area YMCAs. There's like 10 of them. It's pretty great. Free tutoring, free labs for if you need to hone your math and writing skills. We even have, besides an Office of Financial Aid, we have an Office of Student Money Management, because we understand for a lot of you, you might be more independent than you've ever been at this point. Needing to understand how to budget and plan for your money. First year advising, people specifically dedicated to freshman year advising, which is pretty great. All kinds of support when you're living on campus, as well as tons of campus safety resources. Our UPD is really, really great as well. So these are just some of our travel opportunities. We have both study abroad and National Student Exchange. National Student Exchange allows you to go to many places here within the country. You pay the same rate as if you were still coming to school here in Wichita, even if you're in New York or California, and your financial aid, like your scholarships, will travel with you too. And with study abroad, as you can see in these photos, you go all over the place. It's a great opportunity to complete your internship for maybe a summer or a semester. Just a great opportunity to really branch out, try some new experiences. So let's talk about how to actually get admitted. So for you seniors who are undecided, or maybe you juniors who are starting to think about that process, we're test optional for admissions, which is great. That means we can get you admitted off of a 2.25 GPA, or, notice I said or, not and, a 21 on your ACT or a 1080 on your SAT if you take that. On the right side, you'll see how to actually get admitted. The application is fully online. So for you juniors, you can apply starting July 1st, this upcoming summer. Go to wichita.edu/apply. We do have a $40 application fee, but we do accept waivers. You can self-report everything, which is really nice. You just tell us everything you've done and we can go off of that. And we also do use the Common App, which is a website that allows you to apply to multiple schools at once. So real quick on freshman merit scholarships, AKA free money for having good grades by coming to our school, you get automatically considered if you have at least a 3.25 GPA and at least a 22 on your ACT. And just come to WSU and it's going to be yours. Keep in mind, if you get admitted by December 1st of your senior year, it guarantees you're going to get it, and they are split up over 4 years. If you want more details, just go to that wichita.edu/scholarships link. This is just a little bit more info on financial aid and scholarships. So some links for you to check out. In the upper right, keep in mind about the FAFSA, especially for you juniors. Do that during the fall of your senior year. It's just gonna make things a lot less hectic for you. You need to do the FAFSA in order to receive financial aid. So any type of money you want to receive for school, you need that. And there's contact info for our financial aid office as well. So if you're an admitted senior, these are the steps to enroll. It's actually not as scary and intimidating as it might seem. Really just apply to housing once you've gotten admitted and then register for orientation. Once you start on orientation stuff, that's actually how you get on the process of enrolling. So we are currently offering campus visits right now in person. You get to check out the highlights of campus. You get to check out up to 2 of the potential buildings you can live in, and even an academic appointment with the major of your choice. So it's really cool to sit face to face with a potential advisor or professor. You can sign up online by going to wichita.edu/visit. And this is the last slide here, just to connect with us. Highly recommend following that @ShockerEXP. That's a student-ran social media account. It's just great perspective. And then that's our contact information on that right side as well. Thanks so much for your time, and go Shocks.
Great, thank you. Next up is Fort Hays State University.
Good morning, you guys. Thank you so much for joining us this morning. So my name is Cortland Rose, and I'm an admissions counselor here at Fort Hays State University. I'm so excited to be here with you guys today. As you can see, Fort Hays State University, we have such a beautiful campus. This is our admissions building, as you can see from behind. Let's go ahead and get into where we're located. So we're about halfway between Kansas City and Denver. You honestly can't miss us. It's a straight shot right there on I-70. Victor E, which is our mascot, notates us right there on the map. So you're probably wondering, so how big is Fort Hays? We're just the right size. So we have about 16,000 students in our total enrollment, very intimidating number, but only about 5,000 of those are on campus, about 7,000 in our FHSU online, and about 4,500 in our international partnerships we have from all across the country. You're only looking at about 20 to 25 students in your class sizes, not too big, not too small. You don't have to feel like just another number. Moving on into our academics. We have over 200 plus majors and minors. They're all based out of our 5 colleges that you can see up there. For a full list of all our majors and minors, if you follow that link under Victor E, like I said, is our mascot, it's going to give you a full list of all of our majors and minors. So what does it cost to be a Tiger? So for your tuition and fees, you're looking at about $5,449.20. Now this is built into 30 credit hours. So freshmen usually take about 15 credits a semester. You don't have to though. You only need 12 credit hours to be considered a full-time student. That's 24 for the year. So if you take just the 24, the price you see there is going to be a little bit less. Room and board, about $8,000. This is for room in one of our freshman dormitories and one of our meal plans. And then books and supplies is $606. Keep in mind, here at Fort Hays State University, we're the most affordable 4-year university in the state of Kansas. And that's pretty amazing if you ask me. Our total cost per year is about $14,000. Now keep in mind, that's before any type of scholarships have been deducted or moved from this cost. So let's dive right into our scholarships. So we have a really awesome automatic freshman scholarship program here. We base it solely off ACT, SAT, and your GPA. So if you actually scan that QR code up in the right corner, it's going to take you right to our scholarship estimator. All you do is plug in what you got on your ACT or SAT and what your GPA is, and it's going to let you know what scholarship money that you got from us automatically. You can claim this money right here, right now. You don't need any confirmation from me or anybody else. Now, as I move on into another scholarship, the last thing I want to say about our automatic freshman scholarship is that we also do super score, and you don't have to get these scores until, so you have all the way up until June 30th of your graduating year. Moving on into one of our newest scholarships on campus is our Schmidt Foundation Scholarship. Great opportunity that they give out 5 full ride scholarships to some very deserving students. Just a great opportunity. I definitely I think you should take advantage of the opportunity. Now, a little more about some of our other scholarships. We have an Access to Academic Opportunity Grant. You have the option of getting $2,000 to $4,000 in a grant, and this is merit-based. The Red Foundation Scholarship is also a great opportunity for our Kansas residents. They also give out some bottom dollar scholarships, some full rides. We have a great partnership with them and some other schools within the state of Kansas. So just a great opportunity there for you as well. And then lastly, our general scholarship application. You do have to be admitted in order to fill it out, but just another great opportunity for you to get some free money to be able to go to school. I want to move on into some residential life for you guys now. So as you can see, we have a lot of housing options here for you. The first two are the ones I really want to focus on though, McMindus and Victor E. Village. So McMindus and Victor E. Village are where freshmen can live. McMindus is freshman through senior, whereas Victor E. Village is only going to be predominantly just for freshmen. So we have a really cool option here. It's called our learning community. So in Victor E. Village, it's about 25 to 30 students. You live on the same floor and you have at least the same major or interest. You get to move on to campus before anybody else, which is really nice. Learning communities are just a great opportunity to have some friends. You have already a built-in study group. So just a great opportunity that you can take advantage of. Plus, after freshman year, you have a plethora of options to be able to live on campus. We have apartments, we have suites. So honestly, the choice is yours. As we move on, I want to get into a little more of like our sports. This is the fun stuff everyone's looking forward to. We have 8 varsity men's and women's sports teams here at Fort Hays State University. We take a lot of pride in our sports teams. As you can see, our football stadium is always packed out. We are so excited for football this fall, as I'm sure everyone else is. And you get in free to any game of your choosing. All you need to have is your student ID. As I keep moving on for you guys, let's talk about some of the fun stuff you can get involved in on campus. So we have over 120 plus clubs and organizations. Esports is one of our really cool clubs that we have. So you can come to campus and play video games and get paid to do it. We give out scholarships for our esports program here. So if you want to come to college, play some video games and have some fun, Fort Hays State University has that for you. Lastly, I just kind of want to wrap up, talk to you about some of our visit opportunities that we do have here. So when you do schedule a visit to campus, you get to meet with an admissions counselor, meet with an academic department of your choosing, and you get a tour of our campus, our whole entire campus. We definitely recommend you come out and visit with us. The pictures don't do it justice, but if you honestly can't come in person, we have virtual visits as well. So I definitely recommend you come out, give us a visit. It definitely will be worth your while. Now this checklist that we have up here, these are just some steps that you can look at and go through as you're coming up on your junior, senior year. Visit with us, sending us your scores. When you do take the ACT, SAT, there's usually a little box up there for you to put in a little code for Fort Hays. Just let us know if you need that. But lastly, I really just want to tell you guys to like and subscribe to our YouTube channel, please. Follow our Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. We really want to get in contact with you guys and be able to reach out and have fun with you guys. So thank you guys so much for being here today. Really do appreciate it, and go Tigers.
Excellent. Thank you so much. And next up is Washburn University.
Hello, everyone. My name is Andrew. I'm an admissions counselor here at Washburn University. So today I'm going to talk to you a little bit about why you should come to Washburn. So Washburn has about 6,500 students. The average class size is less than 30. We have a 99% acceptance rate, a 12-to-1 student to faculty ratio, and then 96% of our faculty have a PhD or the highest degree field in their discipline. So what these kind of facts just mean right off the bat, you're going to have a really intimate conversation with your professors after class. You're going to know them. Pretty much that's the main reason I ended up choosing Washburn. So if that's something you're interested in, definitely we can talk about that. We have 200 plus educational programs, 53 million in scholarships and financial aid awarded annually, and then we're a Division II athletics program. So your life as a student at Washburn, we have 130 student organizations. Our Greek life is 6 sororities and 5 fraternities, and we're integrating a lot of diversity into our sororities and fraternities as well. So if that's something you're interested in, we've been taking a huge initiative with those. Athletics, we have baseball, basketball, football, golf, softball, tennis, volleyball, indoor track and field, and then cross country. We just built a new athletic facility for several of those sports. So that's definitely something you want to check out. Also, our student rec center, it was recently ranked top 50 in the United States. It has an awesome rock wall, an indoor track that overlooks the football field. It's really something special for sure. And then for residential living, we have 4 residence halls that you can choose from. So with being in Topeka, it has a lot of advantages. So I'd like to talk about a few of those. So with business, for example, we have Frito-Lay, Advisors Excel. They get a lot of our business school majors. Hills, Mars, Goodyear, Blue Cross and Blue Shield of Kansas, a lot of opportunities with those from recent graduates to internships. There's a lot of connections with those organizations. Nursing, we have 3 major hospitals in Topeka, so a lot of opportunities for our nursing field also. Political science, we're just minutes from the state capitol building, so we offer a legislative internship. That was something that I personally did. It was a really cool experience. You don't have to be a major in political science even to participate in that, and you can just get some upper level credits. So that's definitely something worthwhile. Criminal justice, we have the Topeka Police Department, the Kansas Highway Patrol, and then obviously we have the KBI building. So we have a building on campus that the KBI uses as well as our students. So it's really cool if you're in criminal justice, your professor could be just on the other side doing their work and then come teach a class to you. So that's something that I always really liked about the criminal justice program also. Education, we have 7 Shawnee County public schools. So a lot of opportunities to get in the classroom and actually engage with students. Arts and entertainment, we have the Kansas Expo Center, the Noto Art District, Topeka Performing Arts Center, as well as the Topeka Civic Theater. So a lot of things to do off campus for sure. And then we have Forge, the Young Professionals of Topeka. So that's another organization in Topeka to get you involved in the community and really make connections outside of Washburn. So here we have the annual cost of attendance. So tuition per credit hour is $309. The average student will end up around 28 credit hours. So as you can see, we just have a $110 student activity fee. We try to keep that really low. That covers athletics, parking, pretty much everything on campus that you can think of. Moving on to room and board, it's going to be around the $9,134. So that's about our average cost, keeping you below $18,000 at Washburn. And this is going to be before scholarships and all that fun stuff also. So here's our freshman academic scholarship grid. This year we have started super scoring on the ACT. So definitely get those scores into us, and it will adjust as you continue to take the ACT. As you can see, you just need a 21 and a 3.0 to get that $500 mark, all the way down to the 5,000, just kind of depending on your GPA and ACT as you work through those. So applying for admission, you can go to washburn.edu/apply. Our application fee is just $20. You might want to follow us on social media because sometimes we'll have those waiver codes to where it'll be free. You should send your electronic transcripts to eTranscripts@washburn.edu, as well as make sure you include us on the ACT. It's $14.74, but you can also just kind of search that on the ACT as well. Once you've applied, you can track your application status, see if we've gotten your transcripts, test scores, all that fun stuff, and you can register for events and update your information on there. So make sure to get in contact with us for sure. Like I said, Washburn has a lot of opportunities in itself, as well as being in the capital city. So if you're interested in a visit, just give us a call and we'd love to have you on campus.
Great, thank you so much. And next up is Hutchinson Community College.
Good morning. My name is Lynette Hilty, and I'm an admissions counselor here with Hutchinson Community College. Also joining me today on the chat side of things is Catherine Eberly. She is, give me just a second, I'm having some issues, I think. Maybe. Why is my slideshow not starting? Uh-oh, what do I have going on here? Why is it not starting? Give me just a second. I think I'm having some technical difficulties here. Why is it not starting? Okay, so we may just go through this way. I'm sorry. But like I said, my name is Lynette Hilty and I'm an admissions counselor with Hutchinson Community College. Also joining me today is Catherine Eberly. She is one of our other admissions reps here at the college. Hutch CC is located in Hutchinson, Kansas, and we are a community of about 40,000 people. Our average student to teacher ratio here is about 20 to 25 students with a 18-to-1 student to teacher ratio with average class size, like I said, 20 to 25. And we have about 2,500 students, traditional school age as full-time enrollment here goes. About half of our students are going to be coming to us and working on transfer-based degrees. They are working towards like an Associate of Arts, an Associate of Science, or Associate of General Studies degrees. Their focus is to work on their first 60 credit hours of general education coursework with the idea that they're going to transfer on to one of those four-year universities, maybe one of them that we've already heard and talked to. They're probably going to be working in areas of things like psychology, sociology, education, business, ag, maybe some pre-professional degrees like pre-pharmacy, pre-medicine, pre-engineering. But their focus is to work on that bachelor's degree, but start small with us. We have transfer agreements with all the major four-year universities in the state, so don't worry about it. Your classes are going to transfer very easily. The other half of our students, 54% to be exact, are probably working on technical degrees, so Associate of Applied Science or certificate-based programs. In these areas, they're going to get job force ready, so they're going to spend maybe as much as or as little as a semester with us, but probably a year if it's working on certificate-based programs, or as much as 2 to 3 years on those applied science degree pathways. And these degrees, they're very degree focused. They are taking major courses, get them job ready, and not doing very many general education coursework or general education classes. In these areas, they're probably working on things like allied health, so nursing, radiology, physical therapy assistant, surgical tech, respiratory therapy, industrial technology programs like HVAC, welding, automotives, automation, construction. Also in the computer sciences area, we have a lot of different degree programs there, as well as public safety. So we have a popular fire science EMS program, as well as criminal justice. If you're interested to see whether or not we have your degree pathway, you can check us out on one of these areas of study at hutchcc.edu/studies. We have over 70 different degree programs that students can study here. Many reasons to choose a community college. One of those is going to probably be in the area of affordability. So we've heard a lot about the affordability, but we're actually a half to a third of the cost of what a university can cost you. This next school year, for the 21-22 school year, we're at $118 a credit hour for an in-state student. So that makes us right about $5,000 in books, tuition, and fees for a student this next school year, just a little bit over that. And that is before any kind of scholarship opportunities that we have available to students. When it comes to scholarships, our application is now open. So if you're a senior, go out into your Dragon Zone account and apply for those scholarships under the finance section and scholarships. We offer scholarships in the areas of academics, endowment, activity-based scholarships, as well as departmental scholarships. We also offer athletic scholarships. We'll catch that in a little bit. Some cool things that I want you to know, though, we have an honors program here that is fantastic. It allows for our freshmen to get involved in an honors project, directed study, one-on-one with an academic advisor in your chosen field of study. If you're interested in activities, you don't have to be a major. Many of our activities are just things that students can get involved in. They don't have to be a major in those areas. You do have to apply, though, in order to be able to apply for scholarships with Hutch CC. Other thing I want to highlight is residence halls, okay? So we do not require our freshmen to live on campus, but I encourage you, please make sure you're getting involved in some way, shape, or form, whether that be living in the residence halls, in either our traditionals or our suites, or taking advantage of over 40 different activities that you can get involved in, including our sports teams. All of those things are free for our students to get into and watch or participate in. We just renovated our student union. You can take advantage of our brand new cafeteria services with an unlimited meal plan, lots of options as far as food choices go, or hang out down in our rec center by taking pool or ping pong or something like that. And we have a new esports team that's got their own area down there as well. If I've said something today that kind of connects back with you, make sure to schedule a campus visit. We are doing in-person campus visits. You can schedule that at 620-665-3535. If you have any questions, please make sure to email us at admissions@hutcc.edu. And if you are a graduating senior, enrollment is now open. You can register for enrollment at www.hutcc.edu/enroll. I'm sorry my PowerPoint wasn't working, but please make sure to connect with us and have a great afternoon.
Excellent. Thank you very much. Next up is Flint Hill Technical College.
Good morning, everybody. My name is Brian Crouch, and I am representing Flint Hills Technical College this morning. Online with me is Ashley Johnson, so feel free to fill the chat with your questions, and she will help you along the way. So we are located here in East Central Kansas. We're in Emporia, Kansas, which is right on I-35 and where the Kansas Turnpike come together. Our website's fhtc.edu. You will find all the important information that you need right there on our website. And I will visit that again here a little bit later. So this is our main campus. We actually have multiple campuses here in Emporia. And so you will find that we are a smaller college. We have about 700 students on our facility. Total population is about 1,500. This is a great view from the rear of our college where you can see the multiple facilities and different buildings. We're a little different than the colleges you visited with already this morning. In that regard, we are more of a technical-based institution. Our downtown campus is in the Humanitarian Center. We have 4 programs there, and those programs can be either online or face-to-face. Our last building and our last campus here in Emporia is our South Campus. This is our welding facility. This is an 18,000 square foot facility where we can house about 60 welding students. This is one of our most popular programs on campus. The newest program we've started is actually in Garnett. It's one of our outreach campuses. We have partnered with Anderson County High School, and that is where we will now start training our automotive technicians there in Garnett as well as in Emporia. We are HLC accredited. And as mentioned before, that is very important. If you're looking to transfer these credits on to one of these universities that we've already seen today, we are able to transfer those out to the universities. We have many 2+2s on our books, and we are excited to transfer those students on to obtain more education. Again, being a smaller college, we have a 14-to-1 ratio. You're going to get to spend lots of time with the experts in your field, learning that hands-on knowledge and being able to get trained and job ready as you prepare yourself for a career. We have a 96% job placement rate. We currently have more jobs than we have students. The technical fields right now are very rich in employment, and so we're excited to put students to work in these fields. We have a strong scholarship program. We give out over $150,000 a year, and so please apply at fhtc.edu/scholarships. We'd be happy to get you some financial assistance along the way. Of course, we do have high school students that want to start early. You can start as early as your junior year here at FHTC. If you're not in the area, you can do online classes and start taking those classes as dual or concurrent credit. This will help you to get a jump start on your college career and possibly walk into your first year as actually a sophomore instead of a freshman. Of course, we want to get you on campus. We want to get you in the labs, in the clinics, getting that hands-on experience so that you are prepared for the job when you walk into the market. We offer our classes in a wide variety of ways: online, evening, weekend, and then of course the traditional daytime hours. So we are here not only to train the traditional student, but also to retrain and retool those students that need to change a career and get back into the workforce. Of course, the CTE funds, we have free tuition for the high school students. So you're able to get free tuition and most of the fees covered when you are still in high school. We have 19 programs here at FHTC. In our Division of Arts, we have graphic arts, hospitality, culinary arts, hospitality dietary management, and multimedia. Our health division has dental assisting and dental hygiene. We are one of 4 schools in the state that have dental hygiene. Emergency services technician, healthcare administration management, health occupations technology, and practical nursing. Our industry technology, automotive, computerized machine tool engineering, industrial engineering, power plant, again, that is unique to FHTC, and then our welding program. Our information technology division has business, our computer program design and development, and network technology. There's our computer science aspect. Now, if you want to customize your training, we have a degree on campus called technical studies, where you can take 1 or 2 of these programs and blend those together by combining courses and customize your education when you're here on campus. Of course, we want you to apply. We are accepting students now. We've started enrolling about 2 weeks ago, and so our incoming class is filling up quickly. You need to go to fhtc.edu/apply, and that application is completely free. We do not have an application fee attached to it, so feel free to go and do that at any point. On our website, you'll find all other kinds of information. You'll find information under admissions, paying for your education. You'll find the academic side. You can be able to talk with your advisor. You can do some more research and meet your instructors on our website. So our website is really your tool and your bridge between where you currently are and our campus. So please take some time to go there and see what all is available for you as a student when you walk onto our campus. Now, about Flint Hills Tech College, being able to do that work-based, trade-based learning, you're going to have an opportunity to really dig in deep to those industries and those fields that you're interested in and start taking those classes right out of the gate your first semester. Again, my name is Brian Crouch. I am the admissions rep. Please feel free to call, text, or email. And again, social media, that's really where everything's at. So take a moment and follow us, and you'll see all kinds of new releases that we'll be putting out on social media for you to learn and see what's happening around our campus. Thanks for your time today, and have a wonderful day.
Great, thank you very much. And next up is Cloud County Community College.
Good morning. My name is Molly. I am one of the admissions counselors here for Cloud County Community College. And then I'll just be going through the presentation with you today. So where is Cloud County located? We actually have 2 different campuses. Concordia is our main campus. We are just north of Salina, and then we do have a satellite campus in Junction City. Here's a couple facts about Cloud. We currently have about 1,200 students enrolled between the Concordia and Gary County campuses. In our
Molly,
online program,
we're not seeing your screen.
Oh, okay. 1 second here. Now is it working? Sorry, I'm having some
Yes,
Wi-Fi
there we go.
issues, I believe. Okay. So we have about 1,200 students between the Concordia and Gary County campuses and our online program with 12 different fields of study that I'll go over here. We have an 11-to-1 student ratio. So you are going to get to meet your instructors. You'll get to know them on a first name basis. They'll get to know who you are, and you'll be able to build that connection with them throughout the school year. We were ranked the #1 best community college a couple years ago, so we really pride ourselves on that. And then we also have 30.
After the, in case someone's lingering to want to type a question. But good job on the links, they look good.
Can you guys hear me okay? I think Brian, your mic is still on.
But they're in a remote area.
Hey, Brian, I think you're, okay, there we go. And then we have 30 concurrent locations. So we do have a lot of high school students enrolled taking college credits here through Cloud, which is great because they're coming in with all these college credits and able to get into that field of study that they're interested right away in. Become hands-on. So we have 12 different fields of study, like I previously mentioned. They're all listed right here, but our most popular are definitely our agriculture, health and human performance, and renewable energy. Within health and human performance, we have a great nursing program. We are actually partnering with KU. So now students can come here and receive their bachelor's degree for nursing, all while attending Cloud. And then we also have renewable energy, and the wind energy field is definitely building and it's becoming more demanding. So that is a very full program that we offer here at Cloud if you're interested in renewable energy, solar energy, wind energy. We have tons of options within that program. So these are just a couple of reasons students are choosing Cloud. The number one reason is the affordability factor. Students can save about $10,000 per year compared to starting off at a university. We offer a huge list of clubs and organizations that are available throughout the school year for students. We really try to keep our students active, especially being here located in a small town. We want those students to interact and make new friends while they're here at Cloud. The small class sizes is just another reason. We cap our classes at 30 students per class. That way you're able to build that connection with your instructors and getting to know your classmates as well. And then the hands-on learning opportunities, whether that's in our nursing program, our ag program, renewable energy. We are one of two community colleges in Kansas that offers the human cadaver lab. So students in the health field were able to come here and do some human dissection and see if maybe the health field is really what they're interested in. How much does a semester cost here at Cloud? So this is our cost breakdown for the current school year. These amounts do look the same for next school year as well. It costs about $5,175 per semester. So you're going to be looking at just a little over $10,000 per semester or per year at Cloud, which is a great cost. And this is without those scholarship opportunities that we have available as well. Within that is also housing. In your housing plan is our meal pack. Your meal package is included. So these are great price options for students if you're looking for an affordable 2-year community college. This sheet just talks about all of our scholarship opportunities. We have foundation scholarships available, academic scholarships available. The scholarships open October 1st and the deadline is always March 1st. We only require one application to be completed for all these scholarships. So it's a very easy process for students. And then here are the requirements for acceptance. We're an open enrollment institution. So all you need to do is do an application submission through our website. It's a free application. So once you complete your application, all you need to do is submit all official transcripts, including high school and college, and then you'll be accepted. So it's a very easy process there. And then lastly, just to follow up, this is some of our contact information. So you can follow us on Facebook at Cloud County Community College. And then here is the Cloud Admissions contact information. We really encourage students to schedule a campus visit. If you're a sophomore, junior, senior, there are plenty of days we have available here in the next couple months for students to visit. You can schedule online through our website. Enrollment is actually open for our enrollment registration, is open for incoming freshmen as well. So you can register under the admissions tab. Our first enrollment date is April 15th, so just around the corner. So if you're interested in enrolling, definitely head to our website and sign up for one of those. And then lastly, we do have a junior preview day scheduled for April 27th from 9 o'clock to 12 o'clock p.m. that morning. And you can register through our admissions tab there as well. And that is all I have for you guys today. Thank you.
Excellent. Thanks so much. And thank you to all of our presenters. We now have a few minutes for Q&A. And so I would ask all of our presenters to come back on camera and respond to this question. What advice would you give someone going through the college search process? And we will go in the same order that you presented. So Wichita State, you're first.
Sure thing. My big recommendation would be to anywhere that you're seriously considering, go on a visit. Obviously, not everyone might be offering in-person campus visits, but I think now, at least according to these presentations, most are. So I would say anyone you're seriously considering, go on a visit, because for better or for worse, it'll adjust your perception of that school. And it's just like, you wouldn't buy a car without test driving it first. Why would you invest up to 4 years and thousands of dollars without seeing what you're getting into? So go on a visit.
So I'm honestly just going to kind of piggyback off of Blake. I think visiting is honestly really important. Getting out to those campuses, being able to see how you feel on campus. When you step on a campus, you're going to know if you feel at home or not. So it's really important if you get out, get on those campuses. But I encourage you to visit any and all campuses that you even have in mind that you're thinking of wanting to visit. You never want to say, what if I would have done this or that? You want to definitely just explore any and all options that you have. So yeah, my recommendation is just to get out and visit as many schools as possible.
So I'm also gonna kind of jump onto that same kind of answer. Definitely get out there and visit the schools that you're interested in. And definitely, do your research, find out what they offer, what kind of opportunities they can offer you, and keep that all on the table while you're out visiting all of these colleges. Because like Blake said, you don't go and test drive a car before you buy it. So definitely get out there and visit the schools that you're seriously interested in.
Okay, I'm going to agree with what they said to a point. Absolutely. Get out, visit their campuses, get to know what you're looking for and if they fit your needs. But that's just it. Do we fit your needs? Start to think of a list of factors, things that you're looking for out of the college experience. Is it big? Is it small? Is it close to home? Does cost factor in? Scholarships, opportunities to get involved in certain things. Do they have your major? That should be number one. So sit down first. Think of a list of all of the factors. What's the most important to whether or not if they had it, it'd be great, or what are the deal breakers? Then go out, schedule those campus visits, and see who fits your needs the best.
And just to say something a little different, take consideration these community colleges and technical colleges. We have a ton of 2+2s and transferabilities, so be wise with your money. So spend it wisely, knowing that you can still pursue that higher degree if you want, but start maybe at a smaller college. Get your feet wet prior to transferring on to the university.
I would just go along with everybody else who has said to visit a college, but definitely do your research beforehand and see what is available and what they have to offer on their website, and then schedule that visit, whether it's an individual visit or a group visit, and then go to that campus and see if it fits the needs and it's accommodating to you.
Awesome. Well, thank you all very much. We are just about out of time for this session. So I want to say thank you to our presenters for all the information that you shared, and thank you to our attendees for joining us. When you close this window, there will be a link to a very quick 4-question survey, and we do appreciate your feedback. Also, this is just one of many sessions being hosted, so please be sure to sign up for additional sessions. And in about a week, you'll be able to find this session's recording at strivescan.com/Kansas. So thank you all so much, and that concludes this session of the College Fair.